It's week 2 of the NFL, and we've got the Titans reigning league MVP. He was a tour de force a week ago, 6 passing touchdowns. It's the Titans and the Vikings, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Being located in the Music City, this building has hosted a lot of great music acts since its inception, but this is what she was made for. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Still very early in the season, obviously, CD, but already key injuries that they've had to deal with.
And what's really difficult for a team is to try and maintain their focus when they feel like they've been a little bit snake-bitten. It feels like every time they turn around, another injury crops up. How do they manage to hang together, get guys to play a little bit above their heads, and make sure that they're still afloat when their starters make it back?
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Intended for Derrick Henry. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again, so he's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Now a 2nd and 2. They'll run it again with Henry. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. This defense for the Vikings, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks. And plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, but all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And now off to the races down the right side. A big play that time for the Titans. 53 yards.
No surprise he was targeted on that play because you and I both know quarterbacks like guys who can catch the ball, but they actually expect that. They love the guys who do something with it after the catch.
Impressive making him miss on that tackle attempt. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle into the hands of Burks. Touchdown! Traylon Burks, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are on the board first here this afternoon. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all.
Out come the Titans now. Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's complete to Hopkins. And it's a Titans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's thrown a... Looking to throw. He'll get that complete to Alberto. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down. You look at this defense for the Vikings. They were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Brian Asamoah working his way in to pick up the sack.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Now, second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead, and part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
He'll look to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position could get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Titans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And he's been... They'll try and start this drive in the air, eluding the pressure right. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete. You got a young quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one, had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy. But whatever they called on defense, they made sure they were ready for the pass on that snap, made the proper adjustments, and helped force an incompletion.
This pass deep for Okonkwo. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. It's a big play there for Tennessee. 47 yards.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? The guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And brought in downfield by Burks. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards on the play.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Albert O, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Titans are able to add on to their first half lead. So this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still...
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown. They'll look to throw. He finds Hopkins complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 45. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The toss here completed to Pittman. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd and 7 on the move to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown! Michael Pittman as the first half is winding down. And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch...
He threw his 10th touchdown on the year last time they had it. And they'll look to keep it going here with a 1st and 10. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hopkins. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 21-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. On the slant, Burks. And it's a Titans touchdown. Traylon Burks with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. So I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into... The Titans now just about ready to take over. Henry running right. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That is caught. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because...
Touchdown! Chigacaco from 21 yards away. And the Titans are on their way to a 2-0 start. And a decisive advantage became even more decisive. They already had the win in hand, but they keep pressing the tempo, and they pile on with another touchdown reception.
Would you consider that touchdown a reward to all the tight ends on their roster for their effort today? Not just running their routes, but all the time they spent in the trenches laying down blocks.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He has a 1st down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Henry up the middle. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. The tackle made there by Harrison Smith. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They'll come up 2nd and 7. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. And a good stiff arm and some space to run. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, I think Josh Norman can sympathize. He knows a little something about a run like this from Derrick Henry. I mean, that stiff arm might be the best in the business.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. We'll see that Josh Norman play forever and ever, won't we? Because at Derrick Henry's size, 6'3", nearly 250, you know he's not shying away from contact. And here he just kept the defender at arm's length as he barreled his way into the end zone. I mean, just put that arm into the chest, and there he goes. And the Titans getting set to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 times. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 58 yards rushing for him now to this point. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Now 2nd and 3. Again, it's Henry. Shoves him aside. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That good for 19 and a first down.
For a Tennessee Titan. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Inside handoff, Henry. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. The carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.